Well, I've been studying for my drone license the last almost week now, and I finished the course and I took a final exam and I did good on that. So I'm feeling pretty confident. And here at Longview, I hadn't been down to the beach yet, so today I thought I'd take the drone down to the beach and relax a little bit up by the ocean, fly the drone, and I'm feeling pretty confident. My last few flights have been doing good. So I'm down here checking it out. There's no wind. I've learned, most of the rules. I've notified the airport I'm going to be flying the drone, and you're not supposed to go above 400 feet. So I set my limit on the controller to not go above 300 feet. And there's no wind. You shouldn't fly in wind more than 12, 14, 15 miles an hour. And you're supposed to keep the drone in sight. Don't take it out of visual range so you can see. Make sure you don't fly into another airplane or something. So I'm feeling pretty good. I decided I'm going to try to fly it back to the campground and just kind of have a nice little visual flight. So here you go. Join me on the flight back to the campground. All is going well. Falling down the trail, I can see the drone. The wind's picked up a little bit maybe, but it's not bad at all. And as you can see, the trail's pretty neat. And I've got plenty of mosquito repellent on, and obviously the drone doesn't need any, so I'm headed on down the trail. And there's the campground. I'm thinking maybe I'll swing around and look at the front of the camper once I kind of get lined up. But as I get here, I notice I don't think I can see the drone. I thought I knew about where it was, but as I'm scooting it over, I don't see it. And so I'm starting to get a little nervous. I can see through the camera on my controller what the camera's showing, but I can't actually see the drone. The wind's picking up a little bit, so I decided, I better go ahead and back it up so I can find it visually in the air, make sure I don't run into no trees, make sure it hadn't lost altitude. I've never been this far away before. And I wouldn't say I'm panicked, but I'm getting a little nervous. So I'm flying it backwards, coming on back, keeping the campsite in view so I don't lose it. And I know as long as I keep going straight back, I'll get to the beach pretty soon. But I can't hear it. And now I've come back almost all the way. I can't see it. I can't hear it. And now I'm starting to get worried. If I fly too far back, I'll fly in the ocean or something like that. So I spin it around. There's the ocean. I see the beach about where I know that I'm at. And I see that group of people down there. They're sitting on a big orange blanket. Well, like standing on the beach, I can see those people. They're not even a quarter mile away. And so I know if the drone sees it, I can see it. So I can kind of triangulate where I'm at and where the drone should be. But I'm not seeing it. And weirdly enough, I can't hear it. Usually you can hear it. But I'm not really worried, but a little bit worried. So I spin it around. That's where I should be. I look at my controller. I can't see myself. I see the beach. I see the people on the orange blanket. And now I'm getting a little more nervous because the wind's picked up some more. And I can't figure out why I can't see myself. Well, the real reason is I'm using an iPhone 6 as my display, my regular phone. And it's just a small display and the sun glaring. You just can't see that good. I'm there. You can see me here on the computer, but I couldn't see it flying. So I flew a little closer. I'm looking. The wind's picked up more, I can definitely feel the wind. I can hear the wind, but I can't hear the drone and I can't see it. Now I'm nervous. If I runs out of battery, I've only got like 30 minutes of battery time, and I look at my controller, I've got, I think, 5 minutes or closer to 10 minutes probably left. But I'm still nervous. And at like 5 minutes, it goes into automatic land mode and goes and lands itself so it doesn't run out of battery and crash. Well, if it's not set right, and I hadn't used that before, it'll land wherever it thinks it took off from. And if it's not set right, it'll go land in the ocean or land on top of a tree or somewhere, I don't know where. So I'm reluctant to push it and do that on my own, and I'm afraid the battery's going to run down and do it automatically. So now I'm close to panic. I'm looking around. I don't see it. I can't hear it. I know I'm getting low on battery and it's going to go into automatic landing mode sometime. So I go ahead and push it myself and say, okay, go back where you took off and land there. And I'm looking to see if I can see it. Hopefully it's going to come to me and land. And I'm scared, really scared it's going to land in the ocean. So I still don't hear it, still don't see it, still looking around. And thinking it's got to be right above me here pretty soon because I pushed the button to go into automatic landing mode. And right about here, I start to hear it. So now I'm looking around, and I think here's where I actually heard it. Looked up and it's probably 60 feet above me. There you can see me at the bottom of the screen. So I see it, it's coming down, and I'm all happy. I don't know if it's going to actually land or come down and hover, or I've got to land it. But now it looks like it's going to actually land there in those tall grass and the sand. So I kind of trotted there. You can see the wind blowing my shirt pretty good. And I grab it. And it's safe. So I shut the motors down, and like they say, any landing you can walk away from is a safe landing. Well, luckily I can walk away from this one. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but got her on the ground, safe and sound. And I need to go back to the books and do a little more studying about automatic landing and fly it some more and get some more confidence.